Welcome. This is Roldy Plays, signing in. In the world of dial-up connections and CRT monitors, way back early 2000s that is, boys like me were glued to one of the OGs of MMORPGs, Ragnarok Online. Fast forward to more than 20 years later, the game has evolved, for better or worse, to a game with drastically different features. Some are good, like quality of life changes. Some are bad, like ways to make people spend without control on a game, hence the term whaling. But is it worth spending money just to satisfy your nostalgia kicking in? Or is it just another cash grab from a well-known franchise that is Ragnarok Online? Take note, this is not a gameplay guide nor a damage showcase. This is just a review from a perspective of a veteran Ragnarok PC gamer. ROMC is a byproduct of Ragnarok Mobile Eternal Love as a mobile game counterpart from the Ragnarok Online franchise. Unfortunately, I did not play that game as I was an advocate of PC Master Race. Only after I played Genshin Impact last winter of 2021, then I appreciated the power of smartphones in gaming. Okay, as for the character, I made a terribly off-meta character. A priest utilizing normal attack from a mace with a critical rate effect. This is with hopes of it being boosted by the same priest buff of Blessing, Increase Agility, and Gloria, among others. Also, this is just my playstyle in general. I do not care about meta as much. I enjoy the thought of a support character smashing enemies in times of need. Story of the underdog. However, looking at the game we're looking at now, ROMC, or Ragnarok M Classic, this does not share the true definition of classic from its PC counterpart. It has jobs like High Priest and Archbishop, which suggests third and fourth jobs, which are not classic, on its PC counterpart at least. But I cannot fault ROMC for it, with Ragnarok Mobile Eternal Love as its source, not the classic 2-2 ROPC that they don't claim about in the first place. Also, with other obvious differences. For instance, the map layout is way different. Looking at this main city map of Frontera, it appears that the streets look the same, but the NPC spread is way more cramped up at ROMC. It is a necessary change though, as it shows the underlying issue or difference with ROMC coming from a PC player. It is way more complex. Complex in a sense that even ways of strengthening items like weaponry have 5 ways. The Enhance, which is fixed level for the character and not item bound. The Refine, which is the only similar thing to the classic RO like Oridicon and Illunium. The Level Up, which has special bonus per level, with potential for item combos. The Card Inlay, which is kind of the card slot we do at RO PC Classic, but the cards are easily removable. I personally love it. And lastly, the Enchant. RO PC also has that. So all in all, 3 out of 5 mechanics somewhat similar, but is kind of heavy on Zenny and less farm heavy. This points out to it being pay-to-win friendly. While the concentrated currency is highly appreciated, the Zenny can be purchased in cold hard cash, and is just not from farming items and utilization of merchants' overcharge skill like from classic ROPC. This now breaks the line between free-to-play and pay-to-win. There is no way to trade your item from player to player, only via purchase at Exchange NPC. This is not new. Even Dragon Nest from early 2010s do this kind of market purchase. This protects illegal player-to-player transactions but at the expense of utilizing purchasable currency, abusing whales' pockets. Again, I don't blame them, but we just call a spade. But one thing's for sure, the critical hit sound nostalgia drive me crazy. I like this game just for that alone. I observed a leveling gap wall between levels 30 to 40 with no quests. Went farming. After killing 3,500 monsters, you stop getting EXP and Zenny. That's for first job. It scales with job tiers. The offline mode, the Rift system with limited minutes of gameplay and that monster cap limit per day instead of time limit, is their own mechanism of not letting people grind too much and rely on in-game purchases, I guess. So for all old heads out there, if you accept this game as a somewhat different game, with calibrated power of monsters here and there, with some monsters, cards, and mechanics borrowed from old ROPC Classic, some mechanics borrowed from games popular in Southeast Asia like Genshin Impact and Dragon Nest, I think you can enjoy it. But if you want a pure classic experience down from the bone, this is not it. ROMC caters our eternal love fans more than anything. Don't let that quote-unquote classic title mislead you. This is not talking about PC. Also, so far, the game is smooth, no frequent disconnections, and it can run on my Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 smartphone and a Snapdragon 855 smartphone. So meaning, flagship phones from the COVID era can still run it. I don't have a rating system yet, but I can call this game Ragnarok M Classic a pass, just with observations on its overall stability and game economy. So there you have it. This is Roldy Plays. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of my off-meta critical priest build, and my own take of ROMC gameplay in general. I promise I'm not a meta worshipper guy.